Hey all, this is Eucep again, and today I'm going to have a peek at my repaint of the OO Gundam SD version. And I didn't really go with the basic colors. I made it into a dark version, and I'm pretty pleased with the end results. The painting has given me some problems, but overall the end effect is just awesome. As you can see, I really deviated from the basic paint scheme. I still used most of the same details, but pretty much I made it into an evil version, like a Nemesis Prime version. And for those who aren't familiar with how we should look, well, this is how he was. Yeah, this isn't how he is unpainted, but this is the original color scheme, and this is how he has become. And I'm very pleased with how he came out. Anyway, let's go over this figure and his many colors a bit more up close. I found one error which I made while doing this. I primed him fully, and during the priming I completely forgot to cover up any pegs and stuff. As you can see, there are considerable gaps because I can't get him closed up together anymore. It's just not possible without me breaking stuff off. For the same reason, I'm not going to show his articulation, which is pretty much the same as any other SD. The problem is, most of the joints are very tight. The few ball joints here, they still work, but things like the wrists and especially here, these ball joints in the shoulders, yeah, they're going to completely break off if I apply too much pressure. Or at least it's gonna scave up anything. I'm not really sure what will happen, but I'm very afraid of damaging my work. Yeah, the head I can still move somewhat freely, but it's way tighter than any other SD kit I have, mainly due to the paint on the inside. As you can see, I used bronze here. I used Chaos Black for the majority of the body. I used a bolt gun metal for the darker grey. I used mithril silver for the lighter parts. And I see I missed out some parts because this is the only part which I painted white first. So yeah. It isn't until that I'm now looking at it under this light that I see a few white spots, but nothing too bad. Just a single go over it with the paintbrush with more mithril silver and it will be okay. I used the Meta Red Gundam marker for the eyes to give this nice red. The bronze is Humbrol color, not a Gundam or the Games Workshop paint, which I prefer to use now. The purple is Lich's purple, which I used also on my repaint of the Sazabi SD, which I'll show in a moment as well, because, well, something happened there. But in general, that Sazabi had the same idea of a paint scheme as this one had. I was thinking of using gold for what I now have used bronze, but the bronze fit in better with both the purple and the red. So that's why I chose for the bronze color. All in all, I'm very pleased with how we came out. It wasn't the simplest repaint I've ever done. or better said, the easiest paint job overall, because this is one of the very first complete repaints which I've ever done. I've done the complete one of the Sazabi, but that one, well, it failed. And I'll show him right. I should have gotten him before starting this video, but anyway, here is the Sazabi. Alright, understand one thing quite well. The one thing which went wrong with this guy is that I clear coated him with Army Painter, and this is anti-shine matte finish. Well, as you can see, I screwed it up majorly. The colors have faded away. In some places the original plastic paint, despite this one also having primer put on it, it's all coming through. It's just a horrid mess. I'm not really sure what I'll do with this. I am actually considering just trying to remove the paint or just scrapping this guy entirely, because yeah, you can see all the luster is gone despite having done so much effort on getting in those details. But well, here on the camera it isn't as bad, but in real life this one comes over as having completely faded away. So yeah, I'm probably going to get a new one, because I don't think getting off this paint will be that well doable. But luckily, at least, this kit was, for all terms and purposes, expandable. I took this kit as an experiment for the painting, and as such, because of the results of this one, I'm not going to clear coat him, or at least not with the stuff which I used before. I'm going to find out what is the proper clear coating for this, and hopefully it will not get screwed up like this one has been, because before the clear coating he looked awesome. And that's very, very annoying to me, because I spent hours on it. I spent more time on him than on him, but that's mostly due to all these incredibly tiny details, which this one does not have. This one was pretty much straightforward in most regards. But still, I'm very pleased that I did it and picked a similar paint scheme. But yeah, this one came out a lot better. Anyway, this was Eucep. Thank you all for watching. See you next time.